Hello my dreamy-eyed friends, and welcome back to my channel where we do so much more than daydream. From figuring out what our dream lives are to implementing practical steps towards that life, we are making our dreams a reality one day at a time. This is a very exciting day because this is the very first video in a series that I have created that is designed to help you discover what your dream life is in detail. Now, you may think that you already know what your dream life looks like, but I can guarantee you there are some very important details that you haven't thought of. If that sounds like your jam, stick around. So, if I asked you right now, what does your dream life look like? You'd probably already have an answer for me. More money, nice house, new car. All those are great answers, but to have a fully satisfying life, you need much more than that. In order to be genuinely fulfilled and happy, you need to focus on all 10 areas of your life. Yes, there are 10. Home, family, physical health, mental health, community, finances, passion, fun, spirituality, and novelty. You can have all the money in the world, but if you aren't taking care of yourself physically, or you don't have healthy emotional connections and a solid support system, you won't be happy. And if you're not happy, you're definitely not living your dream life. Trying to thoroughly consider every area of your life can be overwhelming. It's a lot to focus on. But, lucky for you, I have created a series of videos that is going to take you through each area of your life one at a time to dive deep and think about exactly what you need to add, subtract, or change to bring that area to ideal status. This video jumpstarts that process by beginning with a general assessment of your life as it is today, in this moment. We're going to be using a wellness wheel, which is a tool that's been used faithfully by life coaches for a very long time. I've designed my own wellness wheel, and it looks like this. As you can see, it's a circle graph with 10 slices, each one dedicated to an area of your life. You're going to use this to rate each area on a scale from 0 to 5. 0 being poor, it can't get any worse, and 5 being excellent. This is dream life status. You can create your own wellness wheel in your journal, or you can download the one that I've created by clicking on the link in the description box below. Okay, so if you'd like to follow along, you can go ahead and pause the video here and get yourself all set up. And once you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, you guys. First off, take a deep breath, pat yourself on the back because you are beginning a beautiful journey. This is the start of you committing to living your dream life. I have chills. Do you have chills? Whew. Shake it off. Okay, so this is how this is going to work. I'm going to go through each slice and I'm going to ask you some questions for you to consider. These questions are not for you to answer in detail, they're just to get your thoughts flowing. Now, make sure that you are brutally honest with yourself. The only way that you're going to grow, the only way that any of your life is going to improve, is if you're honest with how it currently is. Okay, we're starting off with home. How close is your home to dream life status? Are you living in your dream home? Are you living in your dream location? Your dream neighborhood, city, state, country even? How about the inside of your home? Think about things like cleanliness, organization, interior design, renovation, furniture, gadgets. Next is physical health. How healthy are you? How healthy do you eat? How often do you exercise? Do you want to feel differently? Do you need more energy? Or would you like to have better sleep? Is there any pain that you're suffering with? Or anything else physically? Are there any activities that maybe you could finally do if you were in better shape? Okay, next is mental health. How content and happy are you? How well do you manage the stresses of your life? Does your mental health affect your daily function or productivity? Where are you spending the majority of your thoughts? In the present? Or is it more of in the past or in the future? Do you find yourself escaping your reality through anything? Like substances, doom scrolling, watching TV, video games? This is kind of a heavy one, you guys. Do you have any past trauma that you need to work through that may be influencing your life? Now, most people do, myself included. Okay, next we're moving on to family. How satisfied are you with the relationships that you have with your family members? Do you spend enough quality time with them? Do you feel that there is an equal contribution? Do you know your family members' love language? Do they know yours? Do you act on those love languages? If you're in a relationship, I like to count this under family. Do you feel like you can trust them? Do you feel like your needs are being met? Do you feel like you still have your own life? Do you feel like there's good communication? Next is community. Now, I count community as any type of social engagement. This could be your friend circles, any meetups that you go to, any sort of functions where you're going out and you're socializing with other people. This could even be considered going out drinking and dancing or a church function. How satisfied are you with the amount of time that you're spending out in your community? Do you ever feel lonely? Is it because you don't have enough friends? Is it because you don't enjoy the time that you're spending with your current friends? Are you satisfied with the amount of time that you're devoting to your community? Maybe you want to volunteer more, or maybe you want to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. Do the people that you surround yourself with energize you? Do they make you feel like you can be yourself? Do you feel encouraged and supported? Do you feel deeply connected to these people? Next is finances. Do you currently make enough money to support your dream life? Do you have the amount of savings that you wish to have? Are you satisfied with the way that you handle your money? Next is passion. Now, under this, I also include career and mission. Are you happy with the amount of time that you're spending doing things that you're passionate about? Do you know what you're passionate about? Do you feel like you do things that give your life meaning? How satisfied are you with your current career? Does your current job bring you joy? Does it give your life meaning? Does it feel like a waste of your time? Does it only serve a financial purpose? Do you feel like your job gets in the way of doing the things that you're passionate about? And if you could make the same amount of money doing anything, would you still choose the job that you have? Next is fun. Are you satisfied with the amount of fun that you have? Do you prioritize the things in life that bring you joy? Are there hobbies that you daydream about doing but never seem to have the time? Next is spirituality. Now, don't skip this if you don't consider yourself a religious person, because spirituality is about feeling connected, whether that be to the divine or to yourself. If you do practice a religion, are you satisfied with the amount of time and energy that you're devoting to it? Do you feel connected to yourself? Do you have a solid sense of self? Do you feel confident, independent? Do you love the time you spend with yourself? Do you know your meaning and purpose? Do you know how to ground yourself? And most importantly, do you love yourself? The last slice of the wheel is novelty. Do you feel like you keep your life fresh, or do you feel stuck? How often do you branch out and try new things? Are you traveling as much as you'd like to be? Are you continuing to learn? All right, everyone, you have officially finished the very first exercise in the Discovering Your Dream Life series. That was a lot to think about, and your mind is probably whizzing. The number one thing I want you to take away after this video is not to feel discouraged. Don't feel shame. if you rated a lot of your areas on the lower end. We all have to start somewhere. If you feel like your dream life status is so far away from you that it looks super teeny tiny, you're not alone. It's very rare for people to actually be living a genuinely fulfilled life. With the way that our society is built, in my opinion, there's too much pressure being put on finances and on career than there is on the things that bring our souls to life, the things that actually make us happy. But I want you to know that everything that you want is completely possible. And no, I'm not just a hopeless optimistic. I do know that if you don't believe it'll happen, then it won't. Tune back in next week for the next video in the series that's going to be all about home. Exactly what we want our ideal homes to be on the inside and outside, and location. To make sure that you don't miss that video, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and keep your chin up. Things are going to get better than you can ever have imagined. You just have to decide that they will. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You're giving yourself the best gift that you can, which is hope. See you soon. In the meantime, stay dreamy.